Finally, we come to the conclusion that form is just form, and emptiness is just emptiness, which has been described in the sutra as seeing that form is no other than emptiness. Emptiness is no other than form. They are indivisible. We see that looking for beauty or philosophical meaning to life is merely a way of justifying ourselves, saying that things are not so bad as we think. Things are as bad as we think. Form is form. Emptiness is emptiness. Things are just what they are, and we do not have to try to see them in the light of some sort of profundity. Finally, we come down to earth. We see things as they are. This does not mean having an inspired mystical vision with archangels, cherubs, and sweet music playing. But things are seen as they are, in their own qualities. So shunyata in this case is the complete absence of concepts or filters of any kind. The absence even of the form is empty and the emptiness is form conceptualization. It is a question of seeing the world in a direct way without desiring higher consciousness or significance or profundity. It is just directly perceiving things literally as they are in their own right. We might ask how we could apply this teaching to everyday life. There is a story that when the Buddha gave his first discourse on Shunyata, some of the arhats had heart attacks and died from the impact of the teaching. In sitting meditation, these arhats had experienced absorption in space, but they were still dwelling upon space. Inasmuch as they were still dwelling upon something, there was still an experience and an experiencer. The shunyata principle involves not dwelling upon anything, not distinguishing between this and that, being suspended nowhere. If we see things as they are, then we do not have to interpret or analyze them further. We do not need to try to understand things by imposing spiritual experience or philosophical ideas upon them. As a famous Zen master said, "When I eat, I eat. When I sleep, I sleep. Just do what you do, completely, fully." To do so is to be a rishi, an honest, truthful person, a straightforward person who never distinguishes between this and that. He does things literally, directly, as they are. He eats whenever he wants to eat. He sleeps whenever he wants to sleep. Sometimes the Buddha is described as the Maharishi, the great rishi who was not trying to be truthful, but simply was true in his open state.